Ndị be anyị ndewonu. Ọ bụ Ada Igbo na-ekwu na Igbo Media. N'Igbo Media, anyị na-ewetara unu ọtụtụ ozi gbasara ihe na-emegasị na Biafra Land, n'ala Igbo na mba ndị ọzọ. N'ụbọchị nke taata, o nwere ihe bịara n'iru akwụkwọ anyị nke anyị ga-agụpụtara unu n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị gụpụtachaa ya, unu egee ya ka ọha n'uju. Ị ga-esie ya, ị drọpụọla your comment, like kwa this our video and gbasakwa ya ka o ruo ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche arụ. O nwere ozi anyị ji maka ya taa bịa n'iru akwụkwọ. Ozi a si n'aka otu nwanne anyị nwoke Biafra activist. Dịka o si wetara anyị ozi a n'iru akwụkwọ, ọ dere sị, "The North are prepared for war. Joseph Okechukwu predicts Nigeria will separate in 2027. Ya bụ ozi ka anyị ji bịa taata na Igbo Media. Ị ga-esi anya bụ ozi, gbaa mbọ gwa anyị iche ma mekwa ka ozi alụtụ ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Ngwa gere ya ka ọha n'uju.
We have generals coming on TV talking, telling people, go and protect yourself. How much protection have you gathered for yourself as we go up to 2027? You see, the North has rejected Tinubu. If I want to put it correctly, I would say they have summarily rejected Tinubu. So, yeah, Tinubu might succeed in consolidating the structure in the South. But what about the North? And even if he leaves the North for the Northerners and still manage to say, I got middle belt, so I have won, they will still reject. So it's a lose-lose situation. So even if he wins, they will say he rigged it. And they will fight. And then what comes next? The division of Nigeria. And as Nigeria is dividing, if they don't get what they have invested in the South, they will destroy it.
Especially come November, there is rumors all over the place that this government is nominating a just retired Court of Appeal judge who is known for notoriety to be the chairman of INEC. I wish it is not true, because if that man becomes the chairman of INEC, be rest assured that this government is inviting a civil war in this country.
You see all those your governors in southern Nigeria, and I know when I say south, you are excluding southeast. All those southeast governors, the ones you love, the ones you hate, every single one of them, they have all been APC-fied. 110%. The ones who have not declared openly for APC will do it very close to the election, or even if they don't declare openly, all the political structures will be collapsed for the president. It is done. You've not heard it from anywhere else. So mark it that this is the first time and the first guy to tell you that. All of them are leaning towards APC because APC, as far as the North is concerned, has been hijacked. It is now a Southern Revolutionary Party. Revolution, not the real revolution though. It's a Southern party. It's now a Southern political structure, not a Northern party anymore. Now, it's going to be like the Southern Protectorate is about to go its separate ways. The Northern Protectorate is about to go its separate ways, and APC is the structure that is going to now help the South to pull out and go their separate ways. Now, there is a caveat to this. The North is saying, we are not going to let Tinubu come back. Based on the allotment they have received from the colonial powers, their population is more, even though they are in that region where people are not supposed to have a lot of population. But their population is a lot. And they are going to use it. Politically, it hasn't been changed. No census has been done yet. So for them, if they can secure all of the North before 2027 and make sure that they carve it out and prevent Tinubu from getting any access, they have a lot. If they pick up a few North Central, Middle Belt states, they have a lot. Tinubu will then get stuck with the South alone. And if Tinubu is stuck with the South, do you know why Tinubu will not be too worried? Let me explain this to you. This is being played with the colonial powers. The colonials are trying to show the North that you guys are small boys. We are going to make you very jealous very soon. So what you see going in the South is not just a Tinubu smartness. It is not that, oh, he's very sagacious, the man is a... No, the colonials are doing everything to protect their interest in Nigeria. So where do you have all the oil wealth in Nigeria? Where do you have all the deposits of natural gas in Nigeria? You wonder why Imo was meant to be aligned with the power structure that rules from Abuja from day one. When was the last time a governor that is not aligned with the president's party ruled Imo State? You know why? Imo State is one of the richest states, not just in southern Nigeria, but in the whole country. Imo State has 200 plus trillion cubic feet of natural gas, proven reserve. Over 200 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, plus 163 oil wells or more in that same state. Qatar has about 843 trillion cubic feet. And that is what they sell the most, which is what they've used to turn their country into a living heaven on earth. Imagine Imo State, and the figure I am giving you can never be the original. That's official figure. If you go to the real figure, it'll probably be up to 400 trillion cubic feet of gas. Imagine that wealth. Imagine the wealth of the oil in the River State. Imagine the wealth of the oil in Delta. Imagine Abia. Imagine all these places. Meanwhile, as we were growing up, even up until recently, we all got to see that almost 80% or more of the oil wells in southern Nigeria, southeast, or whatever you call them, belonged to the northerners, because those guys were the faces of the colonials. They were the ones who held the mantle for the colonial rulership in Nigeria. It is called neo-colonialism. Now, what will happen to all those oil wells? They will tell them, Oga, this thing you people are doing, remember, almost all your investments are in southern Nigeria. How many investments do you guys have in the north? Almost all your investments are in southern Nigeria. What are you going to do about this, sir? What are you going to do, northerners? What about the oil wells, which they are now even beginning to unbundle and decouple them from? They are now moving the oil wells to people, elements from the southwestern part of Nigeria. Have you noticed that one too? Tells you where all this oil money that we claim belong to individuals, where the monies go to. So I always say that the British are smarter than the French. The French will show you that they are on ground eating you, but the British will use people who look like you. You will never be able to point a finger to them. If you are not as sophisticated as some of us, you will know that all these companies and corporations you're seeing in your country that even have names of your language, that have your brothers and people you know as CEOs and chairmen, all of them are siphoning money and sending it to your colonial powers. So they are going to tell the North, hey, are you sure you want to do this? You want to play this game? There's so much to lose here. And by that time, the North will say, no, we're not going to lose anything. We're going to take what belongs to us. You are not born that you're going to deny us what we have worked for all these years. And what do they do then? They fight. That's why I told you that 2027 is going to be very chaotic, very violent. It's not going to be your usual election year. Quote me anytime, save this video. They're going to fight. They will fight seriously. They're already threatening that this is not going to be like when you will rig election and tell people to go to court. Let me read it for you. Let me read you. There's something I need to read this for you so you can see for yourself. This one is from where 2027 elections, go to court will no longer be tenable. Let me read you an excerpt. It says, any attempt by the government in power to manipulate the 2027 general elections will be resisted, and should the polls or the results be tampered with, this would create dire consequences for the country, not for the politicians. For the country, Nigerians will resist any attempt by INEC returning officers to announce fake election results. So all those things that happened in 2023, they are all indirectly confessing now. They are saying, no, you cannot rig and tell us to go to court. That in 2027, nobody is ready to go to court. They will fight. When you see them saying these things, they say Nigerians will resist. They have plans to resist it, to fight it. It's war they are talking about. But they are saying it in a politically correct way. War! And you, the southerner, where is your preparation? We are complaining that we have some foreign terrorists that have infiltrated all our forests, every part of the south. They are getting supplies of both their food and their weapons constantly. We have generals coming on TV talking, telling people, go and protect yourself. How much protection have you gathered for yourself? As we go up to 2027, you see, the North has rejected Tinubu. If I want to put it correctly, I would say they have summarily rejected Tinubu. So, yeah, Tinubu might succeed in consolidating the structure in the South. But what about the North? And even if he leaves the North for the Northerners and still manage to say, I got middle belt, so I have won, they will still reject. So it's a lose-lose situation. So even if he wins, they will say he rigged it. And they will fight. And then what comes next? The division of Nigeria. And as Nigeria is dividing, if they don't get what they have invested in the South, they will destroy it. If we don't have it, you can have it. We're talking of a massive paradigm shift politically in Nigeria. No one is talking about it. It's huge. It's massive. That's why I say 1914, that curse of 1914 might be broken practically and pragmatically in 2027. It was supposed to be broken in 2014. We were supposed to come together and say, hey guys, it's been 100 years. Are we together yet? No, we're not. The Igbo man is still being hated by the Yoruba man. The Hausa man just still hates the Yoruba man. Everybody hates everybody. We are incompatible from top to bottom. We are not together. The only thing our division serves is the purpose and the aim of the colonial powers. Divide and conquer, divide and rule. They will just take a few of us, just like what happened during the days of slavery. They take a few of us, stupendously make them rich, fill them with so much wealth, give them houses in London and other places, and those ones will foolishly begin to betray and sell out anyhow. Even if you tell them to go and kill their mother, they will kill because of a few material endowments from the colonial powers. This is what we've been dealing with all along. That's why everybody is so excited about what is going on in the Sahel region, where we have young African men who have decided enough is enough. That whole game of selling out to the one who is our oppressor will never happen again. And this is why the North is fighting. Let me tell you this, because I don't want to miss this point. You see, I come from the South. And when I look at what is going on, under normal circumstances, let's say I don't know anything at all, that I'm just reading everything on face value, my first thinking and reaction will be, oh, we need to go with Tinubu now. Because look at so many things that the Northerners denied us then. We are now getting it. Can't you see that they're now building the coastal road? It's going to be the first highway ever, and it's connecting southwest and south-south. It's going to go through southeast. So the South has something that binds them together, and it is developmental in nature. Oh, so I should love this. What are you talking about? Look at now, they even made an announcement.
Ngwano, dalo nene no umunnem likun sinesera ni Igbo media. Gịnị kunu were ikwu na nkọwa nke unu? Gbasta maka ihe nọ n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Gwa anyị ife iche n'ụdị nke gị. Deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere. Ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o were ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ndewo na ụmụnne m ka emesịa nụ.